Immaculata University received two major grants this past summer to allow 14 Immaculata students to spend 6 weeks in Peru, and I had an opportunity to be part of that once-in-a-lifetime trip. Where as a teacher in training, I got to experience Peru education and how English second language learners are taught, and got to teach these students English in Colegio Immaculado Corazon in Miraflores, Peru. On top of teaching English, I had an opportunity to teach a few classes mathematics in Spanish, and this allowed me to expand my Spanish-speaking skills. This trip not only allowed us to interact with students and teachers in Peru, but allowed us to interact with the culture in Peru. The food was definitely the best part of their culture. One delicacy in their country is the guinea pig, or kiwi in Spanish. As you can see in the top left of the video, I got to try this delicacy. On top of guinea pig, we had an opportunity to try many other dishes, including alpaca and ají de gallina, which is a chicken with a spicy ají sauce. This is one of my favorite dishes while I was in Peru. And with your main part of your dish, you had side dishes. One, the most seen, is rice, which was served with almost every meal. Another big part of the culture is dance and music. Here are a few samples. One of the most popular instruments played is the cajon, a box drum, seen here in the center. You sit on top of the drum and play by tapping your hand on the front to create a beat. While food and a show are always great, other parts of the culture stick out when you travel around Peru. On the islands in Lake Titicaca, we get a chance to dress in some native clothes. And as you can see, the clothes are bright and colorful. They do bright colors to reduce heat, just like us wearing a light collared shirt on hot days, so the sun isn't attractive to us. They do the same thing. Aside from just observing the culture, we traveled to cultural sites and got to experience one of the 7 wonders in the world, Machu Picchu, which used to belong to Incans in the 15th century before being chased away by the Spaniards. In these pictures, you can see the built homes and what the view was like from their windows. And at an altitude of 7,972 feet, as you climbed the mountain, it wasn't easy. The altitude reduced your oxygen, which made it harder for you to breathe. But when you reached the highest point of the mountain, it made it all worth the climb for you, because the view was breathtaking, and you felt amazed by what you just did. The next place we got to travel to was Lake Titicaca, the largest navigable lake in the world, where we got to visit the handmade islands made of growing roots called the floating islands. First stop was Yoros Island, one of the many floating islands, where the president of the island taught us how to make the islands and demonstrated how they can separate them. And after that demonstration, we got to enter into the homes and get dressed in native clothing of the island. After leaving Yoros Island on one of the handmade boats called the Mercedes-Benz, the biggest boat, we traveled to Tikile Island. At this island, we got informed about how women make clothing for the men. They made them with the women's hair that she cuts off and uses as the base of the garment. Along with this, they played songs for us as well as getting us to dance, and after this we traveled back. As we said our goodbyes, I just think about what I have gained from this experience and how much I want to spread the news of Peru and what I have learned. I am hoping to revisit that country soon and hope many other students at Immaculata University get the same chance as I had, because the moments of today are the memories of years to come.